Okay, so bear with me guys. I gotta change the spark plugs on the van. I'm gonna change a pulley, inspect the belt. It's making a silly noise. And then I'm gonna install a light bar on my lawnmower, and then we'll go ahead and get to mail time, so stay tuned. This van's got about 236,000 miles or so. I would not be shocked at all if these spark plugs have rarely ever been changed, maybe one time in its life. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw new spark plugs on it, and then I gotta inspect. There's a weird noise going. But this is what happens when you buy beaters. We all know this though, right? So basically what happened is I pulled the idler, the belt. The belt was bad. The pulley, I found some plate in the pulley. So that's why this sucks. This really does suck. But in general, things got over 200,000 miles, and that's what happens when you buy beaters, guys. You know, you're just simply putting money into it. It's better than driving my Tahoe. I've been trying to keep that thing sitting for a while. So anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and finish this up, and then hopefully everything works out. Oh, here, let me show you another thing. This is another thing that sucks about having beaters. You know the exhaust, the big muffler right here? Look at this. I put some cement, muffler cement on it, because it's just leaking all out of there. I know that's not gonna fix it, but it's definitely gonna drown out the noise, that the horrible exhaust leak, you know what I'm saying? So, cheap fix. Just like my Impala, I put a lot of time into that thing too. You know, I think one of the best tools for these kind of belt tensioner jobs would be using one of these belt tensioner bars. They're just so much easier to work with. You have angles. You guys see what I'm talking about. You just have so much more leverage. These are always a good investment. Almost a must if you're always working on cars. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and start her up and see if this muffler cement actually works. It's kind of silly, all the little tricks that actually work. Muffler cement, who knew? Before, when I started the van, it sounded like a muscle car. It's a 3.8 liter too, so it's a lot bigger engine than I think a 3.4. I think the Dodge and Chrysler Town and Countries come with. Let me see here. Oh, 3.3. Yeah, you got the 3.3 and the 3.8. I got the 3.8, so yeah, it sounds like a muscle car, but awesome. It sounds a lot better now. Now I hear this little squealing noise in there, I don't know what it is. I don't really care, just as long as it's running fine. But then again, I only paid $900 for the van, so I guess I can't complain too much. Throw a few $100 into parts, and you got yourself a decent running vehicle. Now I'm taking the spark plugs out. Look at this right here. I can imagine that's been in there for at least 150,000. Alright, next, mud mower project. She still works. I think this thing was made in like 1985. But we're gonna install a sweet light bar on it. And it comes with the wiring harness kit, which is pretty cool. But I'm gonna go ahead and wire it to my headlights. So when I turn the headlights on the tractor, this is going to turn on with the front two headlights. Guys, when I do light bar videos, I like that they're a little more unique other than just a standard light bar. So this one's going to be an LED. It's not going to be the bevels, as you can see. The LEDs are actually built in, so this should be really bright. This is a little more unique, and it's tiny. And your slider brackets. So I'm not going to show you guys how to install it. I'm just going to make magic happen like this. What do you think, huh? Not bad. Nice and steady and firm. Ain't gonna go anywhere. Pretty cool, huh? Right here. Basically just turn it on and off. Pretty simple. Just tap right into the headlight. That's all you gotta do instead of running a wiring kit. You guys, next. This company sent this to me to do a review on. Remember I told you guys I like unique light bars, because I've been doing a lot of light bar reviews that weren't as unique other than the RGBs. So this one's pretty unique right here. This is pretty awesome. And this one, check this out. Single row 52-inch Nilight. That is very cool. Let's go ahead and turn this one on. Oh my gosh, I got to see that in person. Oh, that is sweet. See, this is why I like Nilight. This is why I like Nilight in particular, this brand. Look at that, man. Single row. These things tuck very nicely wherever you need to put them, so they're not double or triple. This is my first single row I've ever done a review on. Very cool. Most likely I'm gonna go ahead and put that light bar right there, the big 52-inch. More than likely when I get done building my wood trailer, I'm gonna install that thing on my wood trailer. That's gonna be really cool. So big shout out to Nilight, I appreciate it. Thank you for sending that to me. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a very good light bar. I've never had any bad reviews on Nilight products. So the two LED light bars that I just talked about right here, I will leave their links in the description. If you guys are interested in buying one, go ahead and pick them up. They're pretty inexpensive. So let's go ahead and get right to mail time. Okay, so here comes mail time. This is coming from Chris from East Point, Kentucky. So Chris, thank you so much. I appreciate it, man. Okay, it says, Dear Truckmaster, I have been watching your videos for a while now, and I really enjoy watching them. I think your truck looks really good. Keep up the good videos. I sent you a picture of my 05 Duramax, and I have a YouTube channel called Chris Duramax 2500 HD. Thanks, Chris. Okay, and this is his truck right here. Very nice, very nice. Actually, I've actually watched your channel, man. If you haven't actually subscribe if you haven't already. If you have an LOI, he does post videos. It's gonna be Chris Duramax 2500 HD, and I'll go ahead and leave his channel link in the description below. So make sure you guys check that out. There's a lot of Duramax channels out there, and actually I've seen you before, man. So good, you put out some good stuff, and kind of like how your build's coming along. So we'll go ahead and get to the next package, which is Ron Perry from New Market, New Hampshire. Oh, this is cool, man. Oh, got a letter here. Oh man, this is so cool. This is so cool. Okay, so it looks like an old school like dealership manual right here, like when you're buying a truck at this Egr. Got the Vortec Max on the front of the page. That's really cool, man. I really like this. Thank you so much. Man, I'm gonna go through this. This is really neat. Oh yeah. Shows the torque specs. Talks about the Duramax. Man, you must have had this for a long time. Heck yeah. So it talks about like 650 foot-pounds of torque. Sort of their GM's advertisement at this Egr. It goes through all of them. The Z70. Man, this is so cool. I really appreciate it. But this is the 2007. Man, this is very cherished, and I'll keep this forever. So thank you so much. And here's the letter. It says, Truckmaster, hope this brochure is something you can add to your truck memorabilia. Absolutely. To go along with your LBZ. Thanks for your great videos, and thanks for your service to our country. Ron Perry. So Ron, hey, I really appreciate it, man. That's probably one of the coolest things that I've gotten so far in the mail. It's coming from Autosaver. I have a strange suspicion what this actually is. It was in my P.O. box, and I leave my P.O. box. I actually think it's an advertisement company who sent me this. It's like the light bars and all kinds of stuff that I do. It's always fun showing things like that on my channel. I don't know if you guys are actually in the market for things here and there for your pickup, or just, I mean, for whatever, man. What in the heck is this? Yeah. Holy cow. You know what these are? These are really cool. These are taillights. Actually, I do remember an email that they sent out to me asking me to do a review on these. Now, this is for the classic body style. So basically your 03 to 07. These are really cool. But yeah, look at this, man. Isn't that great? I mean, super dark, but you can actually, in person, you can actually see them. Actually, I have a stock one laying around. Yeah, see, look, check it out, guys. That's my old stock one from one of my, yeah, I don't know if it's from this LBZ or from another Silverado I used to own. But look at the difference. Isn't that crazy? So, I really appreciate that. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and leave their link in the description as well. These actually, it's pretty cheap modification for some of you guys if you're actually interested in doing smoke instead of getting the translucent paint and doing it yourself. So you can literally, I mean, I was thinking about smoking all that right there, but it's actually not a bad investment because it looks so clean. Don't quote me on this, guys, but I believe these were only like 56 bucks or something like that for a set of these. And I mean, they fit directly on there. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and give these away to somebody that I know who has an LBZ. I'll go ahead and make that a separate video for you guys. So I'll show you guys like a before and after, but I actually have smoked taillights with my Duramax. Let me show you. So I already did these. These are the LED smoked ones, so I really don't need them. But yeah, I might as well go ahead and just give this set to somebody that I know that actually would want them, and it would look nice on their truck, on their diesel. So next package, this is not mail time right here. This is actually something I wanted to show you guys. And it's been, this is in correlation, I already know what this is. This is in correlation to my lift pump, my FASS 150 gallon per hour lift pump that I installed. I actually did an install video, guys. If you haven't checked that out yet, make sure you do that. It's basically a full how-to on your Duramax. It's gonna correlate for a lot of different versions of Duramaxes, for example, the LMM and stuff. Maybe even the LML, I'm not sure. But, yeah. So I got the water separator and the fuel separator. This is the versions, a lot of you guys are running cat filters. I'm gonna look more into that. But right now, I just bought the stock setup that came with the FASS when I originally bought it. But these filters, I believe the fuel filter, the diesel fuel filter right here, this you change out every 15K, 15,000 miles, and then your water separator you change out every 30,000 miles. But to be honest with you, if I'm gonna change out one, I'm just gonna change out both. Actually, leave in the comments below if you guys run different types of filters. Maybe there's like a better like micron level or something. I don't really know much about filters, so leave in the comments if you guys know more about this than I do. I'm just gonna go ahead and stick with the normal stuff that FASS puts out. So I'm gonna add that to my collection. Actually, I have it right here below this camera. Let me show you. I'm gonna go ahead and just add it to the collection, guys, of all the maintenance stuff that I'll be doing to my truck here shortly. You know, basically the rear diff fluid, I'm gonna change out all this stuff. So I'm probably just gonna do this in one full video, just a full maintenance series. So guys, stay tuned for that. It may be in a couple months when I do that video, but I think it'll be very beneficial to you and me, you know, so we can all learn together on some of the things. It's not cheap owning a diesel truck, but it's also a good investment when you're putting the time and energy to make sure that it's reliable. It's always important. So anyways, you guys know that I did get out of the Army. Technically, I'm still on, I guess, terminal leave, if you will. I don't, if some of you guys are in the military, you kind of catch on to what I say when I mean that. So basically, I'm out though. I'm retired. I'm done with the military. And if you have not followed me on Instagram, I highly encourage that you do. I only have like 1,500 followers, and I'm just starting out, and that's really awesome. So if you're following me on Instagram, I really appreciate you guys doing that. If you're watching some of the things that I post on Instagram, you probably already have a general idea on what I'm up to. I've already gotten a job. I've been employed with a Chevy dealership that sells Duramaxes, Corvettes, Cadillacs, brand new vehicles. A very reputable dealer, very large dealership. Now, unfortunately, I'm not going to tell you exactly where I work because that's I want to keep that side sort of private. So hopefully you guys can respect that. But it's very cool. I'm actually very pumped about it because they hired me on to be a manager for the guys that do the, they call them lube techs basically. So I'm in charge of all the folks that do the oil changes, the rotations, the tires, I guess switching out tires, just all the maintenance stuff, I guess, for the vehicles, you know, your 2-year warranties and things like that. So I'm in charge of all those guys that do that. But what's really cool is I work directly next to the mechanics, the techs that work on the Duramaxes, and just a lot of the GM techs that work on them, you know, work on all kinds of different types of vehicles. So, you know, it's a very cool switch from being in the military for so many years and then now working somewhere where I really love, which is like this thing right here, Ron, that you sent me, man. This is really cool. This is stuff that you find at dealerships when you buy a truck, you know. My ultimate goal with this one, guys, is really just getting my foot in the door with the dealership, getting some hands-on experience while I'm there. Eventually, I'm going to be starting college here. I'm going to be using my post 9/11 GI Bill. So this is going to be really cool. I'm not going to have to spend too much money on college, but I will be able to obtain my certifications to become a technician. Okay, so we can't end the video without announcing the Lightbar giveaway, which I posted this a month ago, and basically when I post giveaways, I want it to run for a month just to give people enough chances to enter in for the drawing, which basically was that you watched the video. You had to watch the video, obviously, but to like the video, make sure you're a subscriber, and then just leave a comment below, basically where you put the light bar of some sort. So basically what I did is I hit the random button on the comments, and then I have the winner of the light bar. So without further ado, I'll go ahead and read that to you. And the winner is Bayer Z28. Congratulations, man. Actually, it's kind of ironic because you actually comment on my videos quite a bit. But I hit the random button, this is where it landed, so congratulations, man. You actually said I could use a bar for my LBZ since I drive in severe conditions during winter, going to work during snowstorms, and they don't like street lights here. Keep up the great work. So thank you so much, Bear, and hopefully you enjoyed the light bar. Basically all you gotta do is go to my Instagram and just DM me, okay? Send me your address, and then I'll go ahead and I'll mail this out to you, man. So anyways, congratulations to you, and hopefully I can run another. I love doing giveaways, it's a lot of fun. So hopefully I can run another giveaway for you guys. But other than that, guys, you guys have a great day. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys on the next one. Take care.